Hello Wunder Divas. In this video, which is part 3 out of the 3-part video series, especially in honor of Pink Tuesday. And in today's video, I'm going to be talking about 5 healthy boundaries and giving you 5 scripts to implement and enforce those boundaries with men so that you feel more confident and more diva in your dating experiences. So let's quickly recap. Part 1 of this video series talked about what energy to channel if you're feeling overwhelmed by dating. And we spoke about the power of channeling your CEO archetype and reminding yourself that if you're struggling with dating, if you're feeling deflated by dating, if dating is really not turning you on, the way to resolve this is not to avoid dating or to run away from dating or to hate dating, but to actually parent your little girl archetype and tell her you can do this. Tell her that there is a way out of feeling dejected and disappointed with dating, and that there are solutions available to you so that you can succeed at dating in a more strategic and smarter way. Now, part 2 of the video, and I highly recommend watching these videos if you haven't still seen them, was about showing you the number 1 attitude that you need in early dating in order to flourish and succeed with finding your king, your soulmate faster, 1,000,000 times faster than you can do by yourself. And this was all about the attitude of non-attachment. Because so many women get attached quickly in early dating, do not evaluate men, and then find themselves feeling frustrated, disappointed, ghosted, fizzled out by these men. And so the invitation there was to practice non-attachment. I also pointed you all towards Leap Into Love, where I give you very concrete tools about how you can actually practice the art of detachment in early dating. And it's going to make you feel stronger. Now, today's video, number 3, is more concrete and strategic. It's not about mindsets. It's not about energy. So I hope you love it. And I'm giving you, as I said, 5 boundary scripts. And the reason why I decided to give you the 5 boundary scripts in this video is because I want to give you evidence on how easy dating can be when you have the right education, skills, and support. Okay, so I'm going to pick up scenarios that so many of my Elevate clients bring to us inside the program, and I'm going to give you the scripts that you can say in those situations that will actually make you feel very empowered, very confident, very diva. And remember, when you are able to speak your truth and draw your boundaries with men and do so with love and kindness, men respect you far more than a woman who cannot speak her truth, a woman who's showing up as a doormat, accepting breadcrumbs from a man, accepting bad treatment from a guy, and a woman who either doesn't speak up at all, or a woman who, keeps holding herself back from speaking up and then explodes one fine day. So I'm going to show you how to gracefully draw boundaries, and the desire here is to just give you evidence of how easy and uncomplicated dating can be when we have the right mentorship, when we have the right coaching support, when we have the right tools and skills. Okay, so let's get started. Number 1 is a man asking you out for a last-minute date. So here's what you can say. I'd love to, but I can't make it at short notice today. Do you think you can give me more time in advance so I can plan the date in for next time? Now you made a simple request. Instead of getting triggered, instead of just going along with what the guy wants, you've been able to ask for advance notice so that you're not dropping all your plans and meeting this guy at the last minute, but you get to meet him on your terms. And this is where boundaries put the power back in your hands. This is what makes you feel confident and feel like a diva in dating. Okay, so number 2, he is asking you for a house date. and it's still early dating. So what do? You can draw a boundary by saying something like, oh, I'd love to, but it still feels too early for me to do a house date. I'd like to meet in public. Is that okay with you? Now again, you haven't lashed out, you haven't gotten triggered, you are able to ask for what you want and still not go for a house date if that does not feel comfortable to you. Now, situation number 3 that annoys so many women and can get you all worked up and triggered. And this is when a man is texting too much, okay? So this is when you can say something like, ooh, I see you are a texter. Love it. I'm not that big a texter, to be honest with you, so I may end up missing some messages. I'm more of a face-to-face gal. Now, you have very softly pointed out that if he really wants to chat you up and meet you, if he really wants your company and attention, then he should rather ask you out on a real date versus constantly sending you these barrage of messages. And again, the energy here is one of empowerment, solution, understanding that in dating, men are going to be doing things that don't really sit well with us or honor us. But we have a choice. We have a choice to speak up, ask for what we want, and actually that helps us attract a man who's a vibrational match for us, a man who's willing to meet us at our level. Next one is sex. So often my clients inside Elevate, which is my 6 months live group coaching program running currently, they ask me, Sami, what's your stance towards early sex? And while that's a video by itself and a conversation by itself, I think what is really important is that women honor how sex or sexting or sexual chats make them feel. And so often women feel very uncomfortable when they hardly know a guy and he's starting to go in that direction. So here's a really soft boundary you can put. Boundary number 4. I'm flattered and I like to move slow in this department. Is this okay with you? Can you work with this? I'd really value that. Ooh, so much dignity, so much confidence. I love it. I hope you do too. Now, the final situation I'm taking here for setting a boundary is when a man asks you, and it recently happened to one of our clients inside Elevate, where she met this guy, and according to me, when I look at that situation, it was too much too soon. But basically on the first date, he's like, you're amazing, and maybe we can go on a trip together. And we told our client to slow it down because it's hard to differentiate whether this person is love bombing or they are genuine. And so usually we tell our clients to, slow the man down. And so here's the script we gave her. So this is coming to you straight from Elevate, which is, I'd love to say yes to traveling with you and for a weekend trip, yet I like to take my time getting to know a man. So for now, the answer is maybe I'll come with you on a trip. Okay, and so it's just flirty and fun, and you're not like feeling obligation to go do something with literally a man who's a stranger. So those are the examples of 5 healthy boundaries in early dating situations, and it puts the power back in your hands as a woman. And this video is extremely demonstrative of the fact that so many situations that trigger my clients, that may be triggering you right now in dating, are actually really solvable. And they're really easy to navigate if you have the skills and the education to navigate them. And if you don't have the skills and the education to navigate them, then trust me, having those situations and being in those situations can drive you nuts, drive you crazy, make you feel like men are nuts, you don't want to date anybody, and constantly feel pressure, obligation to be that woman that men want you to be instead of being the woman you want to be in dating, right? So this is my big invitation, which is to, through this video, and I've just given you 5 scripts here, but for those of you who will be diving into Speak to His Heart and all my programs on Pink Tuesday, you will notice that Speak to His Heart alone has 60 plus done for you scripts for early dating, for relationship situations when your man is not spending quality time with you, or conversations about money. And so I just find personally that the investments you make in getting this education for dating, for your relationship, for your married life, it is so worth the investment, because it completely shows you a different reality of ease and confidence, and a reality that is so different from the reality that you're experiencing right now in dating and your relationship. So on that note, if this was helpful, hit reply to the comment section, let me know, and make sure you are on the wait list for Pink Tuesday, because on Pink Tuesday this year, which is happening on 22nd November, you are going to be able to grab up to 70% off on my program bundles. And my Leap into Love program is going to go on sale as a special bundle, and you're going to get 600 off on Leap into Love, plus you're going to get 600 worth of Building Emotional Attraction program as part of that deal for free. And you are also going to get $10,000 worth of live coaching. So no matter which bundles you purchase this Pink Tuesday, we are adding live coaching support with me and my team for all of you. So this Pink Tuesday is mega special, and the one way to not miss it is by getting on that wait list. So I love you, and I'm dedicated to your success in love. And remember, with these programs and with this education and with this cultivation of skills, you can have the love you want, and you can have it so much faster. And you don't have to go through heartbreak, trial and error. You can just follow the process we show, and that process works as our results show you. So I'm excited to see you dive into as many bundles as you can grab on Pink Tuesday. For our singles clients, we say go for the singles, Leap into Love, advanced singles bundles, but also go for the relationship bundles, because hopefully next year you will already be in a relationship, and then you would have already got all these amazing deals at 70% off, which is not going to come back for another year. So until next Christmas, this is not coming back. So get on that wait list. I love you so much.